Hey guys, Mecha-san here, and new season means new death battle! Okay, so yeah, first thing first here, I think one of the biggest changes they've done here is scheduling actually, because previous season here, it was the schedule pretty basic here. Monday for first viewers, for first membership people, and Wednesday for the public. Alright, now it's changed. We've got Sunday for first members, and Monday for the public here at 2 o'clock. Yeah, interesting change here. I wonder what was the reasoning behind that. But either way, now we've got, okay, starting out this brand new season of Death Battle, we've kicked things off with a Marvel versus DC matchup here. And not just any of them, we got the New Blood here. Well, can they be called New Blood at this point? I mean, yeah, one is been around for. You know what? For posterity's sake, I'm gonna still refer to them as the New Blood of the group here. We got Miles Morales as Spider-Man versus Virgil Hawkins, Static Shock. Okay, so yeah, okay, Miles Morales. He's getting a lot more attention in the media than Static is. And Static is older than Miles. I think here, because I remember Virgil from the show. Like, wow, and man, that show that's something actually. It was hilarious. I loved that show here. They had, from the special guest star, like they had one of the Backstreet Boys there to freaking Shaquille O'Neal. It's like the fact that Virgil's father knew Shaquille O'Neal because apparently he was an instructor in the camp I'm assuming basketball camp, obviously, when Shaquille attended there. It's like, okay, that was hilarious. And then there was actually some deep and important episode about certain safety stuff like that. Like, we all remember the whole gun safety episode here in which Virgil's friend was shot in the leg by accident. And one of the most touching of all here was definitely the episode with Permafrost. Yeah, that's still sad. And I still remember the song that an episode where Virgil they meet that metahuman called Time Zone. Virgil wants to remember his mom. It could be tomorrow. It could be next year. When our time has come. Jesus, yeah. So that show, even after it's been off the air for years, I still remember so much of it. Meanwhile, Miles Morales here, he's gotten some attention as of recent here. I mean, the comics, stuff like that, but it still feels like he is more or less in the shadow of Peter Parker. Not entirely there. It's like he's almost out of the shadow of Peter Parker, but still can't get out of there entirely. But that's still more than Static as of recently, because other than Young Justice, what else has he appeared in? I mean, so yeah, we got these two here, and I think what I'm most curious about is how will Miles' Venom Blast affect Static? Because Static, he can survive a lot here. I mean, I remember in the New 52 comic, he got his arm chopped off. Oh boy, it was like a lightning storm in there. But then the arm, still floating in place here, like reattached itself. And voila. So, yeah, there's a lot going on here. Anyhow, let's enough talk. Let's see what's gonna happen. Ooh.
Throughout the Earth's
Wow!
Marvel and DC comics, there are hundreds
What happened to you guys?
of superheroes saving the day. But what if I told you there were even more across the multiverse?
Oh, great, as if we don't have enough to keep track of already.
Yeah.
Miles Morales, the Spider-Man
What
of Marvel's
happened to your...
1610.
What the hell?
Static, the electric genius from DC's Dakotaverse. He's with
The Codaverse, yes, right.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to
Okay.
find out who would win a death battle.
Comment sections right now. Tell me, what do you guys think? Like it, hate it, the redesign?
At first
Me,
glance, the
don't
world
like
of
it.
Earth 16
It's a downgrade.
isn't so different from our own.
Man, it's a downgrade.
Look closer and you'll find Coca Soda instead of Coca-Cola.
Coca Soda?
PDNY officers instead of NYPD.
And
And a hamburger
Oh,
and
wow.
fries can cost $30,000 goddamn dollars.
What?
Perhaps the greatest difference in
Wow.
this so-called Ultimate Universe was that Peter Parker, the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, was dead.
Enter Miles Morales. He was your typical kid from Brooklyn and didn't have much to worry about
Miles
except his overbearing mom and
Gonzalo
dad. Hey,
Mor-
kid,
What do you
appreciate
mean
your folks
Gonzales?
while you have 'em. You never know when they're gonna pull
And
a
the mother is
surprise
Puerto
Uncle
Rican,
Ben.
so...
Well, Miles spent most of his time with his more laid-back Uncle Aaron, who turned out to be a secret supercriminal.
Totally relatable. Anyway,
Yeah.
during one of his heists into a secret lab, Aaron accidentally scooped up a spider.
And-
the next time Miles
yeah, in the
visited,
comics, he was a
spider
total
got loose
bastard.
and, you know what happens.
Yeah. I like better this interpretation.
Miles, let's go.
This spider carried the genetic enhancing Oz formula, yet another attempt to recreate Captain America's infamous super soldier serum. It had previously transformed Peter Parker into the first Spider-Man.
Wait a minute, who came up with the idea to store the super serum in a friggin' spider?
Scientists can be weird sometimes.
Maybe next time put it in something that can't walk away. It's got 8 legs. That's like 4 times more walking power.
Sure. Either way, with his new powers,
Okay.
Miles donned red and black to become the ultimate Spider-Man.
As the newest spider lad on the block, he does whatever a spider can. He's super strong, super fast, and has the overpowered
Yeah,
super
and he's
radar.
got
The spider
camouflage,
sense.
After meeting
bioelectrical,
Peter's Aunt May,
electric
Miles took up
webbing,
the
that's right.
classic
Mega
web shooters,
venom
complete
blast.
with multiple types of long to
venom
short
sting,
range webbing.
venom...
Yet another tool that would be
Zoom and
perfect
infrared
for sneaking
vision,
a beer
really?
from the
Oh,
fridge without
I knew
leaving
his,
the couch.
I knew his mutation is
was
more
a teenager.
advanced.
Different universe, different drinking laws, right? And also, like
Fair enough,
Peter,
fair
he can
enough.
stick to walls. You know, spider style.
Yes, like some spiders, Miles can control his body's interatomic attraction, essentially sticking to walls like a magnet. However, unlike Peter, this subatomic electron manipulation gave Miles a few extra moves of his own.
Oh yeah, I can't.
Yeah,
I
the
can't.
kid's got
It looks
electric
so.
powers.
Boomstick
He
looks
can
like
zap
so
people with a
extra
quick
weird.
touch, fire off
I can't get
massive
over that.
explosions, and even turn invisible. Wait, what's that got to do with shocking people?
This venom sting can even take out the Ultimate Universe's Electro, a being literally made of electricity. But Miles didn't just shock him, he disrupted Electro's own charge. Similar to a miswiring sending too much electricity in one direction and shorting out your computer when somebody forgot to plug it into the surge protector.
Wiz, you know I don't believe in protection for anything. It's going in raw.
Okay.
Anyway,
Did I need to know
as the new
that?
Spider-Man,
Too much
Miles
info.
obviously had a lot to live up to. After his Uncle Aaron died in front of him,
Ha! Told you somebody would pull a Ben.
Miles pushed past the hard
Feel quote unquote
He
Ben.
persisted, living up to Peter's ideals, and eventually stepped out of his shadow to be Spider-Man in a way only he could.
Sadly, not
Oh,
anymore
yeah,
with the
what's
comics
up,
and
Danger?
everything.
He can blast apart a building-sized monster and survived being slammed around by the giant Cassie Lang. That's Ant-Man's daughter.
Yeah.
He's smart enough to hack military drones and quick enough to destroy an alien device in a microsecond. Essentially, he needed to open and close a portal in an impossibly short time frame to prevent an alien force from invading. It's a long story.
Yeah.
Point is, he's
Ah,
super
good,
fast.
we compare-
With
okay,
his
I missed
spider
that.
sense, he can react
How
to
they
things
train with
before they
webbing,
even happen.
blew up
He's
Venom's
super
symbiote,
tough, too. He
knocked
even
over a
survived being
giant-
caught in this giant super collider exploding.
Measuring the size of this hole using real-world maps of New York and solving for fragmentation, we know this explosion must have been equivalent to about 222 tons of TNT.
All
Sure,
right.
that's not technically canon to the comics, but guys, main series Spider-Man has done way crazier things.
That
I
is
mean,
true.
He has the same powers, and Miles has even beat the crap out of him. Classic Pete can bench press 130 tons, use his spider sense to dodge beams of light, and ripped apart Doc Ock's robo-arms, which once survived a 2
Well, to be
kiloton
fair,
nuclear
Peter over
explosion.
here is much
So
older.
I'd say the super collider feat
I mean,
checks
and
out.
Miles is much.
Unfortunately, Miles'
younger.
electric powers can tire him out, and his spider sense
Wait,
does
but
not
Miles
protect
and his
him
equipment are not
automatically,
immune to electrical.
serving more as an alarm or proximity sensor.
But the youngins proved himself to be the best successor a Spider-Man could ever want, and more. He even got pulled into the main Marvel timeline when they blew
Exactly.
up the Ultimate Universe. Miles Morales is truly one of the greats.
And they undid the whole like the death of his mom thing.
Despite growing up in the most crime-filled neighborhood of Dakota City, Virgil Hawkins was a pretty chill guy.
He spent his time playing D&D, reading comics, you know, typical nerd
15
stuff.
kilowatt
But he had
kid.
one major
Member
problem,
of Teen Titan.
the classic
And Pokemon,
bully.
really?
No teenage story is complete
Yeah.
without it.
During school, he was
Hot streak.
frequently harassed by local gang leader Francis Stone. Virgil's only refuge was one of his few friends, Larry Wade.
Larry Wade.
convinced Virgil there was only one way to get rid of Francis for good. Join his own gang and pack some heat. Things got, well, pretty intense.
And
Virgil
then
wasn't
the
having
bang
any of
baby
it.
gas.
It was time to bail like DC Comics on their cinematic universe.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
the damage was already done. The police arrived and let loose a massive canister of what seemed to be tear gas, but wasn't.
But tear
this
gas
great looking
ignited
was actually some
the-
experimental shit. It was supposed
Really?
to tag each gang member so the cops could track them down later, but it was actually laced with radioactive quantum juice, which killed almost everybody. I hate it when that happens.
What?
Luckily, Virgil was one of the few who survived, but the quantum juice still had an effect.
You could say he
Was
was
this
shocked to
before
find out
or
what it
after
did.
this series here?
Yes, he began to develop electromagnetic powers. Before this, Virgil always felt out of his league, but now he was in a league of his own and became the superhero Static.
The system.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
With these new powers, the guy was unstoppable. He could blow shit up with electric bolts quick as lightning, make explosion balls called Nova Bombs,
And, like,
taser
harness other
with
people.
punches to the face.
They basically
He's
infamous.
not just good at shocking people, Static can alter the electron attraction of any object
Well,
or
but
surface.
make-
He can erect
mechanical
extremely
electromagnetic,
durable
yep.
electromagnetic force
Electrical
fields that
electrical.
block most attacks. He can even move metal around like a hip young Magneto.
And slip metal under his feet to take to the sky. His favorite ride is the Static Saucer, a giant frisbee that doubles as a shield and buzzsaw. Think about it. Don't you wish your car could literally cut through
Basically,
traffic?
it's a form.
Obviously, turning
It's like
superhuman overnight caught
Captain
Virgil
America
off
Shield
guard.
2.0.
But after a few speed bumps, he became a well-regarded superhero throughout the city of Dakota, even teaming up with fellow heroes like Icon and Rocket.
Really?
Icon and Rocket.
Ooh.
Come on, where's Batman and Wonder Woman?
Oh, I should mention that while Static is part of the DC universe, he did not start there. See, Static was originally created by Milestone Comics, which eventually merged with DC.
Oh.
Their characters, including Static, existed in an alternate timeline known as the Dakotaverse. Then a guy named Dharma gained cosmic power and accidentally blew everything up,
What?
sending Static
Oh,
into the main DC
this?
timeline. It's really not too complicated.
Oh boy.
I've actually been working on a device to peer into alternate timelines, but unfortunately it still needs...
Button.
Uh-oh.
Now, old
Oh god! Oh god! No! No!
Figure out who wins a fatality kerfuffle.
Yes, I'm mad as hops. Let's begin, my fellow.
This gosh!
I regret everything.
Oh, I do it again.
No!
Oh yeah. Uh-oh.
That's fine.
No, it ain't.
No matter the universe, Static.
Yeah,
was
some
always
universes
one-upping
you don't want-
himself.
you don't
He
want
learned
peek
how to
into.
see ultraviolet light and how to make people glow. Wait. What's that got to do with shocking
Their
people?
aura.
That would be his ability to detect bioelectric auras. Static can also create power-draining plasma coils, disrupt the electrical impulses of others, and empower or heal himself by draining energy from outside sources.
He can literally reattach.
That's what I was
his
talking.
severed
Yes,
arm
that's
with
the part.
shock Power.
Yeah.
I'm not even joking.
I
Look
know.
at this.
I read that
Since
comic.
When could electricity do that?
Clearly, Static has a lot of power at his beck and call.
He can survive building-sized kabooms, lift hundreds of
He's
tons,
basically
and once turn
like
this huge chunk of ice
Electro.
into slush in just a couple seconds.
Based on the size of the ice and the required change in temperature for such
That's
a feat,
permafrost
Static
episode.
must have output energy equal to 180 tons of TNT.
He's quick enough to intercept lasers confirmed to be beams of actual light, which is pretty darn fast.
Wow.
And in the cartoon, he actually shoved some quantum juice in some lockers and launched them out of orbit. These are typical school lockers, which can weigh up to 30 pounds each.
And fit approximately one
Huh.
nerd.
To throw three of
One
these in
nerd,
space,
no.
they need to
No.
be moving nearly 3,000 times faster
Also, I
than sound,
must admit that episode.
requiring a throwing force equal to 4 kilotons of TNT.
Damn. Okay,
Damn.
sure, that's not canon to the comics, but his electromagnetism could play tug of war with Superboy's telekinesis, which can lift 4 million tons.
Okay,
I'm not
that's
sure
impressive.
Static can go that far, but if he's anywhere close, it's still higher than throwing some lockers around.
Though despite Static's incredible power, insulators are his
Nail
kryptonite,
and
he
yeah.
can run out of juice if he pushes himself too much.
But the guy's one of the coolest superheroes who rarely got his time to shine. Heck, he was good enough to join the Justice League.
Yeah.
I think even Virgil himself was shocked to
once
see
he
how cool
got
he really
older.
was.
Yeah. Pretty badass. Alright then.
Alright, the combatants are set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
It's time for a death battle!
Okay. Ooh boy. I'm still curious to know the Venom Blast. How would it? It could still short him out, but it seemed to me that Static has capable. Okay, not capable of taking as much punishment as Spider-Man here, but boy, it's tough. You know what? Okay. Oh boy. Can't decide. Oh, this is a hard one here. This is a hard one here. Opening up with a hard one. Oh God. All right. Okay. I will bet on, I think, Spider-Man here. His Venom Blast could be incredibly destructive against Static here, so I'll bet on him for now. I could be wrong entirely. In fact, I expect to be wrong here, but I expect to lose, but Spider-Man here, so wow. Okay. Alright, whoa!
Where you aiming? I got places to be tomorrow. For real? You attack me!
Really?
I got more than one electric psychopath to keep track of.
I got one other game. That is a misunderstanding. Alright, fair enough. Okay. Alright. Alright, nice. Interesting song they picked here. The sprite animation. Hey, I just hit a hey? Really? Hey, that's hilarious.
Me? Getting zapped?
Yeah.
What's up with that? I call that the shoulder touch.
Sure.
I
Okay.
call this my taser punch.
Taser punch. Okay, the sprite animation here. Yeah, okay, this animation is far better. It's almost like the earlier seasons here. Like, yeah, this. Look out! It's electro. I like the song, by the way. It fits both people. It's that's a good idea. Oh, really? Oh. Stop thinking. The humor is pretty good here. Oh. All right, yeah. Camel.
Spider boy. No more fight these days.
That was my ride. Uh-oh.
Okay, you've got surprises, but so do I.
I like it. The little banter here, it fits fits both these characters here. And the guy who got playing Virgil here, he sounds very close to the original to the cartoon. Oh! Whoa. Oh, yep. Let's see which one's which.
You stupid. All I gotta do is... What?
What?
Plasma coil. If you hadn't noticed, this electric biz is kind of my thing.
That's true. Sorry, man. Well, I lost.
That was tough.
Yeah? I lost.
Looks like we're kicking off this year with a bang.
Yeah.
Poor Miles, though.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm surprised how this turned out. At first glance, Miles appeared to have a good chance of victory.
That's
He
what I
was
thought too.
definitely physically stronger than Static. He would have totally won an arm wrestling contest.
But Virgil's overwhelming electric power put him at a level above the young Spider-Man.
Oh yeah.
Now I wanna
Overall,
see
Static's
Static
feats
versus
were
Electro.
Way above Spidey's, even when we scaled Miles to classic Peter Parker's biggest feats. Static definitely
Venom
had the
Sting
oomph
is
to
super
take
effective.
Miles out, but Miles had no
Like
easy
Virgil,
way to get
as far
around
as
his
his weapon
force
gets
field.
static only
The
to attack.
variety of techniques at Static's disposal also rent many of Spider-Man's abilities moot.
Like how Spidey's invisibility didn't matter when Static could light him up like a Christmas tree. And his
Originally
speed was
granted
so similar to
immortality,
what the
but only
Spider
long
sense
term.
could give Miles that the
No,
super radar wasn't that big of
Wow.
a help. Remember, just because he knew an attack was coming didn't always mean he could dodge it in time.
And, well, shockingly, Static only needed to hit him once. See, his electromagnetic
the electrostatic
manipulation gave him
abilities such as
control
walk
over
and
Miles'
outside.
wall crawling and other abilities.
Including the main
As soon
series
as he got a
fighter.
hold of Miles' bioelectric aura, it was basically all over.
But
Wow.
hey, Miles and all the other Spider-Men fight Electro all the time, and
Yeah.
they have no problem dealing with him. Why was Static any different?
Simply put, every iteration of Electro
Well, but
pales in comparison.
I don't know.
He has
He also
no
lost.
feats of power that come even close to Static, and frankly, he's an idiot. This was a fascinating matchup, but oh no, not again!
Oh, here we go.
Hey!
No. Oh
Mr.
god.
Morales put up a jolly good show.
Oh god. Now they're
Had
British.
him outdone in breathtaking power, stalwart
Oh,
defense,
God.
and veritable
Stop.
versatility.
So,
Boy was just miles ahead of him, don't you know?
The
okay,
victor
so
is
Boomstick is
Static.
British. Wiz is Irish.
Hey, thanks for checking out the
Oh,
premiere
that
of
was
season
weird.
7 of Death Battle. If you want the battle music for yourself, you can get it by clicking the link down below. And hey, the card game is back in stock, so check that out on store.roosterteeth.com.
All right, before next time here, I gotta say, so I lost. I like it. The Electro's an idiot. Yeah, I mean, I guess it. Well, actually, in some iterations, I guess well, they could stick with the comics. So yeah, Electro's an idiot, but damn. Oh well, like I thought, I lost. Sadly, damn it. Still, that was a damn good battle. Not just the music was great here, the sprite animation, it's like they finally fixed that. That was a problem I've had with all their sprite animation battles here. It's like, I compare the sprite animations of like their very start, like, say, Wonder Woman versus Rogue and such. It's like, wow, that was incredible here. Since then, it was like, ooh, what happened? It's like you forgot to add a couple extra pixels. It's like you reduced the animation by a few pixels here, and it looks terrible here. But yeah, it looks like now they fixed that here, because that seemed like they have sufficient enough pixels here that pretty much make everyone look great. It's like they got them to emote well and everything like that, even with like the Static's mask and everything like that, and Spider-Man as well. Perfect. That's like beautifully done here. And the one they got the voice of Virgil, who was that? Because it sounded a lot like Virgil from the cartoon series. Although the writing was pretty on point here with some of the banter they had going on here, including the part where you attacked me first. Well, I get confused here, but although I got a bunch of other electrical psychos after me, so okay. So yeah, good job there. This is a good start. Very good start here, and all around. I approve. So let's see here. Who's next? Ooh. Oh! Okay, Black Canary, Zendaya. I'm guessing that's Mortal Kombat. That'll be interesting. Black Canary versus Zendaya of Mortal Kombat. That is Mortal Kombat, right? Correct me in the chat. But, alright. Honestly, I'll be cheering more for Black Canary here, but I'll wait and see what Zendaya has. So everyone, let's see, it said February 9th. Alright, so can't wait. Everyone, thank you for watching. As always, comment below what you all thought. Like and subscribe for more videos. I think this will also go up on my BitChute account, so check it out there. And, please follow me on Twitch and Mixer now here. I try to do live streams Fridays through Sunday here now. Trying to stick to a nice schedule here. And until then, this is Mecha-san. See you next time.